Okay, I forgot to take pictures or take a video before I started this little process, but such is life. Anyway, I've got it setting in there. I don't have it bolted in yet. This is my neat little contraption I'm going to use to roll the engine and transmission into the car as one piece, bring it in from underneath. Fewer chances to scratch stuff, just easier to get at, etc., etc. So I'll take more video when it's actually going in, and I'll get as many of the accessories on as I possibly can before I go into it, just because it's easier to get at them out here. So it's together. Well, as together as I'm going to get it before I put it in. I don't have the carburetor done. I'll put that on later. It's all there. All the accessories are on. That air pump, that California emissions, makes this entire process a giant pain in the butt. One thing I've got left to do that's on there, I want to replace this hose, the pressure hose. It's kind of cracked. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll get that coming. That won't be that tough to put or to swap out when it's in there, and it'll be a while before I get back to this anyway, so maybe it'll be here before I do that anyway. So, but it's pretty much all there, you know, ready to go. Should be able to roll it right underneath the car, kind of lift it up, drop the car down on top of it, and it should be golden. So, show you a couple of the things. You know, there's this air pump down here. I hope it works because it's a pain in the ass to take out if it does not. Sucks to be that poor bastard who's got to swap that out later. And you can actually see it right now, and when it's in the car, good luck. But, so the hose comes back here, there's a thing, some sort of check valve, and then every bracket I put on I had to take off at least twice because something else goes underneath of it, and this was the last thing I put on, and of course it should have been the first. I don't remember it. I took this engine apart so long ago. Another check valve over here. Hoses and wire, hoses all over the place. You can see just oodles of them. This one goes to the back of the carburetor from my pictures. This one was just cut. I don't know where that's supposed to go. I'll have to figure that out when I get the hose diagram. I think that should be underneath the hood. And that's still in good shape. I'll have to make a copy of that yet. One thing I'll show you quick before my battery dies in the camera. This guy right here, you know, this is yet another part of this whole, you know, air pump, you know, emissions thing, which is really just cheating. All it's doing is pumping fresh air into the exhaust. It doesn't make the engine run any cleaner, it just makes you think it is. Anyway, of course, you know, that's a flared fitting like a brake line, and it's rusted solid. So when you try to twist that off, you just tear the steel line. Luckily, I was able to find a brass fitting. It's just a compression fitting on the one end and just regular, I think, pipe thread on the other. It's a 68 by 10 for those of you keeping score at home if you ever need one. And it was just long enough because this thing was tore off right at the end of the nut, which was about there, give or take. I had to tweak it just a smidge to get it in there, but got it in there, and it's fine. And it's there, so when the thing gets inspected, hopefully everything works the way it should. I will never be around for it to get inspected because I won't be around for that. That happens out in California. Anyway, there it is. The next video will be of me actually putting it in the car, and that might be an adventure. We shall see. But this was a heck of a lot easier to do it right now than if I would have had the engine in the car and then tried to put all the accessories on. It would have taken many hours more and a lot of extra swearing. There was a little bit, but not too bad. Just the way it was. So, anyway, there it is.